Did we get anything from the crime scene?
Similar to the last 3 cases, they're almost certainly serial murders. But the intervals are getting shorter. Our perf skills are improving. Same method. An enclosed room. No abnormalities in the victim leading up to their death. The surrounding residents all think this place is haunted.
Worse than haunted. Still no sign of our suspect, I take it.
Don't even mention it. Victim was in a load of dead. So we've got a list of suspects longer than a courthouse docket. You and I will have to get the statement together tonight.
Give me a break. I was going to go to the ceremony in a few days.
You wish. The storm stops for no one.
Fill in this Vigila's case acceptance registration form and you're good to go.
Thank you. Let me see. Name? Latham. Age? What year is it now? Let's say 97. Race? Awakened. By the way, is this Mexico City the capital of Mexico?
It certainly is. This is the Vigiles Bureau temporary branch in Zocalo, Mexico City. We thought there'd been another murder when we received your distress signal.
Murder? No. Nothing that horrible. Thanks so much. I'd never have gotten out of that desert alive if it weren't for you. I'll make sure to write you a thank you letter once I get back to the Foundation. Oh, Could you help me check out my teleport discs? I think there's something wrong with them. I can leave them all here and take them back in a couple...
Just a few desert devil lizards, huh? I'm sick of this. Just days ago, a Foundation employee showed up with a warrant, took away half our most important files, and left the archives in a complete mess. And now here you are. Anyway, I'll be writing a letter of my own to your headquarters for wasting Vigile's resources. You can go.
Oh, just a second, ma'am. Actually, I'm here investigating a kind of arcane material, and...
Get out! I don't want to hear another word about your lizard problems.
But it might have something to do with Manus Vindictae. I need the Vigils' help.
Might? You might as well say the Menace will be taking over the Foundation tomorrow.
What's going on here?
Hey, if it isn't Latham, what brings you here?
Miss Black Ibis! Thank goodness you're here. I need your help.
She's a friend of ours. Leave her to us, Laura. I will take you out for some poke later. In that pub we used to go to. My treat.
If you say so, Miss Black Ibis. And my name's Catalina.
Look at this place.
This was the Mexico City People's Library, now requisitioned to serve as the Vigils Bureau's temporary branch. It will reopen to the public once we leave.
Wait, I know this. This kind of mural is designed to be seen from different angles as visitors walk up the stairs. Because there's no fixed order to read it, everyone gets their own version of the story. Look at it. So sacred and gentle. A perfect combination of tradition and modernity.
Hey, you really know your stuff.
I learned it from a documentary. Even made a copy of it so I wouldn't forget. But this one seems unfinished.
It's got nothing to do with the Vigil. I'll tell you that much. These public murals are from artists commissioned by the Secretariat of Public Education. But the painter of this mural went missing not long ago, leaving his work unfinished. He's not the only one. People are disappearing all over. Apparently, a rising star in this era. We tried to investigate further, but all we discovered was that he got caught up in an Arcanist gang brawl, and then he was gone. Too bad, really. What did they say in the paper? A revolution in theme and skill? A breakthrough in technique? Art really isn't my thing.
We only arrived here ourselves a short time ago. Since the last storm, migration into Mexico City has exploded, and the number of Arcanist crimes has surged along with it.
Oh, just like in El Automobile Gris. Legendary gangs, foreign thieves, and sophisticated modern criminal methods. Robbers disguised as officials, going into people's houses with false search warrants, even with the official signatures on them. The stuff they showed in the movie even led to some real-life robbers doing the same thing.
Yeah, no coffee breaks for us without some backup from HQ. And to think we've got a diplomat visiting soon. Can he choose some other time? So, forgive Catalina for being rude just now. We're all just a little burnt out.
Oh, I understand. We're the same way after each storm.
I can't tell you much else. But Mexico City isn't the safest place these days. Whatever you do, be careful, Latham.
So, what was it you were saying at the reception desk? Something you wanted to find in Mexico City?
Right! A kind of special arcane material. Apparently, the Manus disguises it as some kind of mineral pigment to smuggle it out of the city.
Manus Vindicti. Mineral pigment. The resurrection ritual.
That's odd, though. Mexico City isn't one of their known bases of operation. As for the pigment smuggling,
There are no related reports in our archive.
What? How can that be?
But I know someone who can help. No one knows the area better than its natives, and I happen to know a particularly useful one. She's a contractor, an exorcist hired by the vigils to remove lingering traces of arcane crimes before they're made accessible to the public again. According to the latest regulations, she's been given partial access to information on the storm.
An exorcist? Who works on crime scenes?
She's more than just an exorcist. She's the eyes hiding in the shadows. Nothing goes down in this city without her knowing about it. It's said she can sense things regular people can't. I have to say, she's piqued my curiosity. Something tells me that she would make a great vigil. I offered to recommend her for vigil selection. I'm sure she'd pass with flying colors. Oh, but she turned me down. Perhaps you can talk her into helping you, or even joining us.
you'll need a serious way with words to do that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Black Ibis, Mr. Allen.
Mineral pigment. You know what? Dimas, that guy from the European branch, he's been looking for that too. I overheard him asking about it, was looking for the case files on the previous storm. So then people in the Vigil are looking for it. You think he's up to something?
Dimas. Reminds me of an old friend. You know Krias, don't you? When he was in the Vigils Bureau, Dimas was one of his most loyal subordinates. Turquoise gained the recognition of some big wigs in the Foundation. Didn't take long for him to work his way up. No matter what their reasoning or who they're working for, our best course of action might be to let both parties get what they want. That pigment. Times are different now, Brian. Both Europe and the Foundation are in turmoil.
Is this that political wisdom you're always talking about? What was it? Doctrine of the mean? And once again, my name's Alan.
So, this is the Arcanist territory no human dares set foot in. But the box is hardly reacting.
Warning! Insufficient chaos particles. Do not attempt repeat activations. Warning! Warning!
No signs of any supernatural phenomenon. Yet another genius upgrade from X. Someone's here.
Who's there?
It's me.
Oh, Anil, come on in.
I'm here to deliver the item for the auction. Right before the deadline.
Not a good time, Anil. Senor Perez is away. He's been out of the club more and more these days. And getting more and more upset. I haven't been in his office, but I can hear him roaring from the other end of the hallway. Could be the coming auction, though I heard he's been looking for a supplier who lost contact. Been turning half of Mexico inside out to find him. I'll tear him apart and feed him to the fishes, he said. No one dares piss him off these days. We're all just going to bed hoping he'll wake up in a better mood.
I hope he does. Could you please pass this along to Senor Perez? It's the painting he asked me to finish, and the linen canvas from the 19th century he requested. The incantation used to forge the painting is unstable. I would ask that no one remove the calming incantation on it until the day of the auction.
It sounds important. You better not give it to me. Don't want to be responsible if something goes wrong. Oh, I'll call Muriel over. He knows more about this kind of thing than me. Senor Perez has been keeping him here. Voluntarily, of course. Working day and night on the auction. I'll go grab him.
Muriel, you've got a visitor!
It's you. Your name is... Anil. I remember it because it sounds like a joke. Surely that's not your real name. We worked together, didn't we? In the same studio. In Mexico City. Coyoacán wasn't, but... How long has it been since then? Is it really you?
It's been a while, Muriel. Are you keeping well? Many arcane pigments are quite toxic. Their side effects can be strong. I hope you're extra careful.
Oh. No, I'm quite well. Well, indeed. Glad to be back in the homeland. The auction's coming, you see. Senor Perez has forbidden me from leaving the club so I can paint what his associates want. But I can't help thinking this isn't what I want to do with my talents.
Hey, Muriel. Look, I'm not gonna rat on you to Senor Perez, but you need to watch yourself. Better not let a third person, well, fourth, hear you want—
I see. At least the quesadilla and pozole around here aren't bad. Don't worry. I won't stop painting. That's all I can do now. Is there something you need?
Please deliver this to Senor Perez.
The painting Senor Perez asked you to forge? Why don't you ever create something of your own, Anil? You can't spend your whole life imitating others. If it's because of Senor Perez, I can put in a good word. All he needs to see is your real artwork, and I'm certain he'll agree.
Oh, I don't have that kind of talent. I'm simply an arcane pigment dealer who happens to know some imitation incantations.
The greatest of all talents are passion and persistence.
Sorry, Muriel.
No. I understand. You just need time. We both need time. I'm certain one of our like-minded friends from the Midnight Kitchen will convince you. That is, after I find them. In fact, I happened upon my old tutor, Teresita, when I was working on the mural in the library. She seemed to be in quite the hurry. The Vigil were ordering her around. It seems she didn't recognize me. the two of us can join the popular arts exhibition, Anil. You are Anil, aren't you? Well, no matter who you are, it's a fantastic opportunity.
Take a rest for a while, would you?
Senor Perez will give him a break. Once the auction... Oh, pardon my manners. You want a cup of poleo? Why not take a rest before you go? Senor Perez recently got some cigars in from the Yucatan Peninsula.
Don't turn around, unless you want to take a nap too.
Anything I can help you with, señorita?
I'm just a wayward traveler. Hoping you can show me around this club. I hear it isn't open to the public.
My pleasure. But my friends...
Powder from the spores of a fairy parasol. They're only dreaming. Now turn around. Take it. You may call me Lorenz Butterfly.
All right, Señorita Butterfly.
This Perez you are talking about, the owner of the club, see?
He runs everything behind the scenes here. One of the most notorious Arcanist smugglers in Mexico City. For the right price, he can find you anything in the world. He's got his fingers in many pies. Government, private sector, you name it.
Exaggeration. Age, appearance, what kind of person is he?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
He's a very cautious man. There was some trouble in the club a few weeks ago. Since then, he hasn't shown his face. Now he speaks only to a few select confidants, and always from behind the folding screen.
Pretentious.
This is his arcane artwork collection.
Portrait of the twins. The final work of the exorcist John Doe. A sensation at the Sotheby's art auction in the original 1920. It's said the pearl necklace was painted with the tears of a black goat. Some even claim there's a pair of succubi, twins apparently, sealed within the frame. Every evening around midnight, ethereal singing can be heard, as if it were echoing out from inside the painting. And anyone who listens to their song eventually goes insane.
I see you're well versed in arcane works.
Just a sucker for scary stories. How long have you been working for the club?
Not long. But Senor Perez worked his way through most of the Arcanist artists in the city. Those who refuse him are never seen again. I had no intention of following in their footsteps. Before all this, I was only an ordinary merchant of arcane pigments.
Madonna of the Carbuncles. In 1509, artist Richard Rowe signed an agreement with his employer to color his cape and carbuncles with petrified ultramarine and amber gold. The former serves as a valuable alchemical material. The work has been stolen multiple times. If I remember correctly, it was last seen in Berlin after the fifth storm. Cold. Soft. This ultramarine is synthetic. I see. These are forgeries, yes?
That's right.
Patrollers. Six of them, judging by the footsteps, all physically fit. They'll have me trapped in an instant. Planning to cry for help?
Please, there's no need for mockery, señorita. There are no patrols at this time, and the locals wouldn't dare enter the club. Could be that they're temporary muscle hired by Senor Perez for the auction. Perhaps they noticed my sleeping friends.
No need to distance yourself. I know you wouldn't risk tipping them off in front of me.
there.
Dental checkup.
Copy that.
没有人。通幽的威，墨韵虚无。
Crickets and fireworks.
Got your back.
怎么？
Easy 啦。
Okay, maybe take a deep breath. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thunder Talisman Scientific Version。
骑士好还。
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Follow me, if you will. There's a blind spot. This way. Lucy Sombra. Reforma.
Huh? I could have sworn I heard some roughhousing.
Maybe one of these paintings is haunted.
Senor Perez's collection isn't exactly ordinary. Place sure feels spooky, anyway.
Why help me?
I don't believe you snuck in here just to draw their attention.
True, but I could still eliminate any witnesses.
Fair enough. Most of the gangsters here are unaware of the secrets surrounding this club. But, Senorita Butterfly, whatever it is you wish to find, as I believe I have just demonstrated.
You help me, a forger working for this club? You, who can't even wiggle out from under their thumb yourself. Prove it. Give me a reason to put my faith in you.
I know the secret to the invitation. The symbols here represent a special incantation. You must light up the Tecpatl sign to begin the ritual correctly. It's the only way to enter the auction venue, designed to keep humans out.
Tell me something I don't know.
The purpose of the auction isn't to sell forgeries. They're merely for decoration. Senor Perez's true goal is to build the Turquoise Serpent Club into the greatest underground arcane materia market in Mexico. The auction is only the first step in his plan. I can bring you there 2 days from now at 12 a.m.
Pleasure to work with you.
Crickets and fireworks!
朋友的威，莫遇虚无。
I've got your back.
Please, don't resist.
Hold your breath.
Thunder to me!
天道必法，息事口还。
The stars, the dust of the beach.
喏，卡子领的。
Relax.
Don't take it on step.
And that's that.
Thank you for your cooperation. Let me take no minutes.
But only for the instant.
What a bloom. Rise.
I smell the scent of mint oil. They are much naughtier than the Foundation's
Every journey has its challenges. So with each